My name is Anna Dugan, also known as Artist Anna Did a Thing. Kind of work all over Massachusetts and beyond. And my medium is muraling, bucket paint muraling. This is such a beautiful park and it sits right behind a library. So we really wanted to pay homage to what libraries do for our education system. I think overall, the message being that education is precious. Education comes in all forms and it's valid in all forms, and that we're all worthy of being educated. Just wanted to celebrate education as a whole, but then also incorporating, the different ways that people take to education. Just so many different ways that we could go about it. There's literature, the arts, and sciences. There are so many ways people learn. Not everybody's a book person. I'm not a book person. When I would doodle in class, I think sometimes my teachers would think like, oh, Anna's not paying attention, but that's actually how I'm listening. That's how I'm processing the information. When I was painting this mural, I was thinking of my high school English teacher, Mr. Jennings, and he would use that overhead projector to draw as he spoke. And it was the first time ever I was like, oh, an adult does this, a valid way of thinking and processing information. He was the first example of a full-grown adult that would do that in real time. Interacting with people is probably a favorite part of being a public artist. I think not a lot of people get to see a mural come to life. That's why I'm so passionate about it, is you're bringing art to the public, you're making art accessible. One of the really important things for me whenever I create a mural, it's very important to always be mindful of the communities that I'm reflecting and also the representation that I can affect. I know for myself, I'm mixed race. Some people have never seen a person of color painting. Some people have never seen a woman in STEM. A mural like this hopefully can open up people's eyes to the boxes that we're all put in. Hopefully it can kind of smash that box up a little bit. Boston has such a rich history, so for this mural in particular, tying history together through that avenue of education. This first figure here, she's reading a book by Longfellow. Paul Revere's Ride also added in a portrait of Washington Allston as a painter in his heyday, and this incredible historical figure was the namesake of the Allston neighborhood in Boston, and tying him together to a present-day artistic figure like Rob Gibbs, aka Pro Black, who's done so much for the public art scene in Boston. I lost my mom in April, and this was the last mural that she knew about. I just want to dedicate this to her, and she was so excited about it. She was my number one source of inspiration and love and support. In the Philippines, you're not told you can be an artist for a living. She grew up in this culture that didn't understand art as an avenue. She was such a great example of supporting things that you might not understand just yet. She believed in you as a person, not as like you have to be this or have to be that. So this being a mural based on education and different ways that we learn and the different ways that we succeed and what that looks like, how that's so different for everybody. I hope that everybody has that person, that I can become that person for someone else or for other people, but also just in general, that's something we should all strive for.